Gen Z voters could prove pivotal in the 2024 presidential race now that President Biden has officially dropped out.
Both parties are doing what they can to energize the youngest group of voters. Tonight, News Channel 3's Tiana Barnes is joining us live in studio. And Tiana, these campaigns know you can't win the White House without a major presence on social media.
Yes, Andy, it's looking like social media will be the name of the game in November. And it's looking more and more likely that Vice President Kamala Harris could be the Democratic nominee in that race. And it's definitely shaking things up. There's a lot blowing up on platforms like TikTok, and it's going to be a key part of winning over Gen Zers.
Before President Biden bowed out of the election, the Gen Z vote could have gone either way.
I wasn't excited to vote in the beginning.
It'll be really interesting to...
And political experts say candidates getting that vote could be crucial to winning the election.
I think that both the Harris and the Trump campaigns are really going to go after young voters quite a bit here.
And if Vice President Kamala Harris gets the Democratic nomination, she could have a leg up on the Gen Z votes, with many young voters already knowing her through memes on social media platforms, including Instagram and X.
She could be the first woman president.
One of the more popular memes?
You think you just fell out of a coconut tree?
A quote about a coconut tree that has been turned into one of the catchphrases of Harris's campaign and has Gen Z voters excited about voting again.
We go from a campaign between two of the oldest white male presidential candidates in our nation's history to somebody who doesn't fit that mold, doesn't fit that demographic.
She's a younger candidate. She's not old.
Harris and her team are working hard to appeal to a younger audience.
I feel like it kind of makes her more of a real person rather than just like someone running.
Her ex-HQ account, which has already gained 1 million followers, now has a neon green cover page, a pop culture reference to a Charli XCX album in the hours following her endorsement.
I do think it's an effective way to gain voters, especially in college-age students like me.
The Trump campaign has also been trying to excite young voters, having appearances from celebrities like wrestler Hulk Hogan and Kid Rock at the Republican National Convention.
Most of his jokes or whatnot are catered towards people who know a lot about politics.
But now that Biden has dropped out, former President Trump will have to change a strategy to fit a new opponent.
The Trump campaign needs to be really careful that they don't lose that support by kind of changing their campaign tactics.
Harris has already gained the support of more than 1,976 delegates needed to earn the party's nomination. But those pledges of support are non-binding until the delegates cast their votes for a candidate between August 1st and August 7th. Harris says she looks forward to formally accepting her party's nomination. The Democratic National Convention takes place on August 19th. Live in studio, Tiana Barnes, News Channel 3.